3 different rooms. It was our 3rd different church building, but we've literally been doing this every week for 10 years.
We were doing the math earlier and trying to figure out how much time we've spent out of our entire life setting up. And what did we agree on?
5 years.
Half
50%. 50% of the total time was set up.
Set up and just like getting our ears right.
All right, my theory is that nobody plants a church alone. If there's one thing I know for sure, it's that I'm gonna need some help. I need some help. I think I need to call the band.
What's up, dude?
Dude, what's up, man?
Not much. Just working on some stuff.
What are you working on?
Working on the music, working on some church stuff for Sunday. What are you doing?
Dude, I'm working on Monochurch stuff. You and I have been talking about this thing of like, starting a church that does discipleship in homes, but I think we could disciple a lot of people that way, and I think it'd be cool, man.
Yeah, just the way that culture is going, the way that things are happening within the church right now, I feel like the church needs us.
I hooked up with these guys from India who've been doing this for like 30 years. They're on like the 2nd generation of doing it. And they have started 1,000 house churches. And the collective members of these house churches is like 500,000 people.
Holy crap.
Isn't that crazy, dude? No one has done that in America, I'm sure. All right, so one thing I'm calling everybody because I want to know if everybody in the band is down to help out with this thing. Are you in?
I'm in, dude.
Yeah, I've been thinking it'd be cool to get the band involved with the church plant. I mean, like we talked about, it's like basically what's happening is Ghost Ship is planting a church,
Ghost Ship's always been more than a band. We've always been directly connected to a church.
Mm-hmm.
And we've always been doing those types of things.
It's harder than I thought, everybody being apart, like maybe because we're always traveling, I'm like, oh, it won't be that hard to live far away, but now I'm realizing, oh, it is actually hard.
Yeah, because you're not you don't have a return flight.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, oh.
Yeah, like it's going to be messy, like it's not going to be perfect, but if everyone is, stoked and you're doing the best you can to, define the gospel message and all that stuff, crazy stuff is going to happen, but also a bunch of amazing things are going to happen, so.
Yeah. A bunch of crazy stuff will happen too. I feel like I need you and Heidi to be a part of it, man. Are you down?
Dude, yeah, man. We are super down.
Sick. Yeah, my hope is that the music can be achieved through a collaboration of a big cohort of worship leaders and musicians. But it's just because we're using our connections and pulling together people that other people might not go out of their way to pull together, Dude, that's like Ephesians 4, equipping the saints, anytime we can be equipping other people to do it, I just feel like that's where the magic is, that's the whole model of discipleship is raise someone else up. And when you do that, you just get to see crazy things.
Yeah. Dude, I'm stoked about that. That's awesome. That sounds way more exciting than you having a church building in Nashville. That's way cool.
It is a funny time zone being in Central, but I've got to go put the kids down, but I'm really glad we got to talk, man. And I'm stoked to hear you guys kind of brewing about an adventure, you know?
Hey, man.
I think God's just kind of stirring things up for you guys.